Welcome back to the Mental Health Minute. I'm Dr. Emily Mayfield, a licensed psychologist. In these videos, I highlight common mental health related topics and themes. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell to be informed of upcoming videos. For today's video, we're going to go over how you can stop a behavior by implementing coping skills and coping strategies. Whether you're trying to stop drinking alcohol, coffee, soda, or energy drinks, the method is still the same. These techniques can also be used if you would like to stop smoking, overeating, or many other behaviors. I will provide a 4-step process to help you meet your goal of getting rid of the behavior that doesn't work for you anymore. Changing behavior is difficult. We can readily identify the things we need to change, but creating the change is the obstacle we must overcome. When you make the decision to stop using substances, you'll find more success if you're able to come up with diversion techniques to help get you through a craving and develop new habits you can replace the substance with. When you remove one habit, it's best to have another healthier habit to replace it with so that you have continued success with your change. Diversion techniques are things you can use when you start to have a craving. A craving is an urge to use a substance. This could be due to a reminder of what it tastes like or how it made you feel. You might also have a craving simply because you're in a social setting where you would frequently use the substance. The length of time a craving lasts varies between individuals and is also dependent on the substance. Cravings can seem to be out of your control and feel difficult to push past. People often end up using the substance to decrease the craving experience. For lasting behavior change, you want to find something you can insert between the craving and the use of the substance to decrease the likelihood you will use the substance. Let us review some diversion techniques first, so that you can help get past the craving. The goal initially is to be able to create enough space between the craving and the use of the substance so that you no longer have the craving and can choose to not use the substance. The things you can use as diversion techniques are endless and include activities that turn your focus to something other than the internal craving you're experiencing and the use of the substance or food you are trying to cut out of your life. Some examples of diversion techniques are going for a walk, run, bicycle ride, or other physical activity such as a hike, reading a book, taking a bath, drawing, painting, coloring, or some other form of artwork, doing a craft, watching a movie or a TV show, cooking a meal, cleaning or organizing, calling a friend, writing in your journal, practicing a hobby. Now that you know what the possible diversion techniques are, what do you do? Let us review 4 things you can implement as a way to change your behavior. So number 1 is to pick your diversion techniques ahead of time. You want to pick 2 to 4 diversion techniques you can use when needed. Picking them out before you have the craving will allow you the ability to quickly apply the technique. The number of diversions you choose should be small so there is less to remember, but you want enough variety to have multiple options. When picking your diversions, choose activities that require a varying degree of effort and can be completed in a variety of locations. Sometimes you might only have a small amount of time to enact the diversion, so you need an option that is quick to implement. Other times, you might not have the supplies available or the weather to complete an outside activity, so you want to have good alternatives for a variety of situations. Number 2, recognize what cravings are like for you. Do you know what a craving feels like for you? If not, the next time you have a craving, notice what emotions, thoughts, and physical symptoms you might be experiencing. These experiences can vary from person to person, vary in intensity between people, and even in experience and intensity within the same person. Knowing what to look for in yourself will help you catch the craving early so that you can apply your diversion technique before the craving intensifies. Number 3, implementing the diversion technique. Now that you have selected some diversion techniques to use, let us review when and how to implement them. Once you notice the craving, consider which diversion technique will work best for you in that moment. Start to use the diversion technique until you feel the craving decrease. If you stop the diversion technique and the craving returns, try again. While this might be frustrating, remember that you are trying to remove the habit associated with the substance, and changing habits takes time. Stick with it and you'll notice changes. Remember, the goal is to increase the time between the craving and the use of the substance. Number 4, building new habits. The diversions are meant to be short-term responses to the immediate situation, which is the craving. Building new habits are designed to be long-term changes you can develop and grow. When you are able to remove the substance, you want to have a new, healthy habit to replace it with. Some new habits to consider might be going back to school, learning a new hobby or trade, volunteering, training for a sports event. New habits are hard to develop, and it takes time to create behavior change. When you are ready to get rid of a habit that is not working for you, find ways to create space between the craving and engagement in the activity by focusing on diversion techniques. Watch the video, Am I Drinking Too Much During Quarantine?, for information on responsible drinking. In a future video, we'll discuss more coping skills you can use to manage cravings and stress. Visit our blog, linked below, for more information on this topic, and check out one of our other Mental Health Minutes for information on other topics. And I'll see you at the next video. Have a good day.